Hello guys, welcome to Love is Vacation YouTube's channel. Now I want to give you information about 5 top rated day trips from Boston. Number 5, Cape Cod. Southeast of Boston, Cape Cod reaches into the Atlantic in a long, thin crescent lined by white sand beaches. The part nearest to the city is dotted with cozy villages like Sandwich, the Cape's oldest, where, within easy reach of the long dune-backed beach, you'll find historic sites like the 3-centuries-old Dexter Grist Mill and the impressive collections of Sandwich Glass Museum. In lively Hyannisport, where you can visit a memorial to John F. Kennedy whose family summered here, take a scenic cruise on Lewis Bay for views of the South Coast. Falmouth, also on the southern shore, is where you can catch a ferry to the island of Martha's Vineyard. Number 4, Newport, Rhode Island. In the early 20th century, New York's super wealthy decamped for the summer to Newport, where they vied with one another to see who could build the biggest and most extravagant mansion. Many of those palatial summer residences are open today, either preserved or restored to their glittering glory. Look for echoes of the Grand Trianon and other European royal palaces, which several used as inspiration for their own excesses. Don't plan to whiz through all of these in one day, they are huge, and 2 is the limit for most tourists. After that you're on visual overload. Number 3, Mayflower 2 and Plymouth Plantation. The landing of a group of English religious dissidents in December of 1620 made Plymouth the first permanent European settlement in New England. Today, a living history museum takes you back to that time in a painstakingly authentic recreation of their life, dress, beliefs, and even language. At Plymouth Plantation, costumed interpreters assume 17th-century persona to recreate the Pilgrims' daily experiences of raising food, building homes, cooking, and military training, using tools and methods authentic to the 17th century. Hobamok's home site, a recreation of a Wampanoag village, demonstrates the lives and culture of Native Americans at the time. Mayflower 2, a full-scale reproduction of the Mayflower at Plymouth Pier, shows life aboard the ship for its crew and passengers during their historic voyage. Number 2, Salem. Once a more important port than Boston, and center of America's prosperous China trade, Salem retains much of its 18th and 19th century architecture, with entire neighborhoods of imposing homes that were built for successful merchants and sea captains. Retained, too, are memories of its grimmer early history as the scene of the Salem witch trials. Several of the finest homes are open to tour, furnished with generations of fine antiques and with decorative arts brought from the Far East. This is perhaps New England's finest assemblages of historic homes from this period. Number 1, Lexington and Concord, first shots of the Revolution. A well-loved statue of a Minuteman marks Lexington Green, where the first shots in America's War of Independence were fired on April 19, 1775. The first real battle of the Revolution took place in nearby Concord, where colonial militia members repulsed the British soldiers at North Bridge, foiling their attempted raid on colonial arms and munitions stored in Concord. You can visit the restored 1710 Buckman Tavern in Lexington, where the militia gathered, then follow Battle Road, the route of the British, who were harassed by Minutemen firing from behind stone walls, to North Bridge. The route and bridge are part of Minuteman National Historical Park. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.